Right now in the shop, there is the Defenders of the Castle bundle, which comes with 4 different skins. We have the Coffin, Dragon, Flying Dutchman, and the Gargoyle. But today we're going to be talking about the Coffin skin and deciding whether or not it's worth it. And I just want to preface this by saying, I'm not talking about the entire bundle because, yes, I know everything is mega expensive, but I want to talk about if I think personally this skin is totally worth it or not to get. And I already had most of these skins already, so the bundle was actually relatively cheap for me. But apparently the bundle goes for 4,400 Overwatch coins, which is about $40. And that's about 10-ish per skin. And I'm going to let y'all do what you want with that information. But anyways, let's get right into looking at this skin. So first, let's look at the top of the head. So Bastion's head is actually what looks to be a lantern. This lantern does look a little goofy. I don't know why it has these like little metal sidebars on the side. I think those are a little weird. The light is really cool. I kind of wish it was more of an eerie, either this green color right here or more of like a purple glow. Like I know that lanterns are, you know, have the yellowish light to them, but I think it would have been really cool to have a different color in there. On the shoulders, it actually has coffins, which I think are really cool details. Both sides actually have the coffins to say RIP on them. Really, really awesome details. The main part of the skin at the top is actually a casket itself. And what I really think is awesome here is this little green fog actually bellowing out of the casket itself. And there's a little purple hand coming out as well. That's kind of why I also think that the light should be a little purple or green, because it would match this a little bit better. If you ever looked inside of a coffin, it actually has this like little puffy material inside, I guess for just not really padding, because you're not really padding anything at that point. I guess it's just more for looks, and they really did an awesome job of actually putting that on here. You can tell right here that if this latched over, it would literally look, okay, well that's a different arm, but it would look to be about a casket. It would literally be this casket right here, but this first part actually opens up literally exactly like a normal coffin would do. So that is a really cool detail on the gun itself. Over here we have Bastion's little skeleton hand, which I think is really cool. I think it would actually be a little bit cooler if we could get another one of these hands right here. So a purple hand down here at the bottom. Maybe even it'd be kind of like how Moira has her purple tint to her when she is with her Banshee skin. It's like a skeleton robot arm, which actually looks really, really cool. We have some nails in the coffins. The sentry turret on the back actually kind of underwhelms me a little bit. It just has wooden aesthetics to it, and it doesn't, I don't know what this is really supposed to be. It kind of looks like something that would be on an old church building or a cathedral or something. That's kind of what it's reminding me of, but overall the gun is a little underwhelming in my humble opinion. His legs are last, and we actually have some more coffin parts actually on the entirety of the front of the legs. We have some like little bolts. I don't know if those are for more coffin pieces. I think this is really cool though, that this skin is the combination of a modern casket and an old casket that was like, you know, the stereotypical ones that we think of back in like cartoons, like wooden caskets. I really think that is a really nice detail that we have a mixture of both of those. I think that is really cool. I do like that aspect of it. The only thing that sticks out back on the back of Bastion are these little wooden spikes in the back of his feet. That's about it. So the turret actually looks a little different. Again, the gun is a little underwhelming to me. I don't know why I don't like that. It's just kind of boring. The RIP caskets are on both left and right of the turret itself. I like the padding for the wheels. I think that's really funny. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is what we need right here. This little glow effect is what we need on the lantern. I think that would make the skin look 10 times cooler if we could have a different color for the lantern and have like glowy fog coming out of it. That'd be amazing. The artillery looks to be about the exact same, except it doesn't have the tracks on the bottom, so it's just basically Bastion's feet, as well as that amazing blue foggy light is gone. And finally, we get to talk about Ganymede. And Ganymede is like the main reason why I buy any Bastion skin, because let's face it, Ganymede is freaking adorable. And this version of him is actually really cool take on him. This is about the only one of the birds that isn't an actual bird. There's like a robot bird, there's a steambot bird, but this is the only one that's like a skeleton bird, and that is so freaking cool. If anybody is like a birdologist, let me know what type of bird skeleton this is, because I feel like there's a difference, right? All right, let's get on to some emotes. We have the turtle, we have the zombie, which is freaking adorable, because it also has little Ganymede down there in the bottom, walking as a zombie. That is so cute. We have the Robo Boogie. I don't know where Ganymede is, but that'd be so cute if if we'd have Ganymede also dancing with us. We have alert, alert. So, you know, that's so cool that it turns the lights red on the skin. That is beautiful. We have Dizzy. Oh, there's Ganymede. Hello, buddy. We have rest mode. Robot. That's awesome. We have boxing. This was a cool emote. Kite flying. And then finally, the bird feeder. Let's take a look at our victory poses. We have bird watching. That was cute. I love Ganymede right there. We have pop-up, tank, RIP, toast, fireworks, and finally alert. Now for the highlight intros. We have the bullet rain. Looks pretty cool. I don't remember seeing any green on that skin. Ganymede. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, that's adorable. I love Ganymede, bro. We have on guard. Oh, look at that hand sticking out. Let's rewatch that one. Look at that hand sticking out. I love that purple hand. We have reconfigure finally, and it's just him going into his normal Bastion self. And then finally, let's take a look at the golden weapons for him. So first off, we have the gun and the turret on the back. And honestly, those look really clean. It turns the casket literally golden on the arm. I think that is awesome. The sentry gun on the back, also a little, I mean, it's just gold. I wish the whole thing was gold, but can't get everything. All right, this, okay, now this is mad underwhelming. This is like worse than Moira's golden weapon. What the heck? Our animated intro looks so cute. Look at freaking Ganymede front and center. That is adorable. Alright, so let's take a look at this gun in the game itself. So first off, I'm trying to get the little jiggle physics to work on the Coffin itself. And it does a little bit, not by too much, but it's there. In the game, honestly, this looks a little bit more dull than I was expecting. Kind of on the, just when you're looking at it in the inventory, it looks a little more purple and a little lighter, but it's really dark and kind of spoopy in game itself. But I do like the reticle we have on the gun itself on his right hand. I think that does look a little cool. It looks a little better than the base reticle. The padding even looks a little dirtier in game too. I don't know if that's just lighting or what's going on. It looked a lot whiter in the hero selection page. But anyways, you can get a really good detailed look at this right now. So let's take a look at what it looks like when we're actually shooting. Nice. So the reticle actually bounces back and forth. That actually, I like the little jiggle physics on that. The reload animation actually looks really clean. I mean, it is boring because it's just the boring Coffin, but still. All right, let's check out our melee animation now. Okay, that actually looks really cool. I actually kind of like that a lot more than I thought I was gonna like. Maybe I do want to keep the bone skeleton robot hand rather than like the purple hand we have coming out of his chest. Honestly, that looks really clean. I love that you can also see the nails, and it looks like they are slightly moving. I don't really think that they are. It might just be my mind playing tricks on me. Man, that actually looks really cool. And depending on the lighting, you can see the hand and the nails and everything else way better. So let's check out our grenade. Let's see if anything happens. Nope, nothing. It just came out of the right-hand gun. Okay, so nothing changed there. All right, let's look at our turret formation. Let's go. Nice. So the HUD still looks exactly the same. There's no differentiation on the HUD, I don't think. Let's do it again, see what we can see. Again, I think the sides are really boring on this one. I know that it's not really supposed to stand out that much, but I think this skin is a little too boring in my opinion. Let's get our ult real quick and see if there's any unique voice lines or anything that we got going on for it. All right, let's check out our ult real quick. Maybe we'll get a unique voice line. I mean, all he says is swing, 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 but maybe we'll get something a little different. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that artillery. That actually looks really good in game. Man, look at that. Actually, that looks sweet. Pew, pew. Okay, so nothing. Nothing. The voice line is exactly the same on this one as well. I will also say the profile picture in the bottom left actually does look really clean. I've actually never pointed out the profile pictures before because I sometimes don't even notice them down there. But that headshot of him actually looks really cool and menacing. I will say for a Halloween vibe, it does look pretty cool. Anyways, I think it's time to decide on a verdict on this one. And me personally, I think I will seriously give this skin a 5 out of 10 on Bastion just because I really do think there's a ton better skins for Bastion. I think this is one of the not so cool ones just because I like more skins that stand out. This one's kind of just a little more boring. I mean, it is really cool. I do like the coffins and all. I like both versions of coffins. We have the old and the new ones. I think it does look really cool in that aspect. But I think they could have changed up a lot about the skin and made it a little bit better. And so anyways, with the verdict of it being a 5 out of 10 skin, I think I'm going to have to go with this skin being probably not worth it unless you absolutely main Bastion and you absolutely are in love with this skin. Because if it is, this skin might be perfect for you. And it might not be perfect at the 4,400 Overwatch coin price now, but I really feel like at some point they're going to start selling the skins by themselves, especially with all the backlash they're getting right now. So it might not be worth it right now, but if this price goes down, I think it might be worth it for some people. But me personally, I don't think it is worth it. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.